Hey guys, Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I've got mail. I've got my remnant haul that I picked up at Joann's when we were down at the house, and I have my thrift finds from today. Scott and I were going to do a video together, but he had to get to work. So I want to keep the videos coming for you guys, so I'm not going to hold off sharing that. But let's start with the remnants, and I wanted to tell you something about remnants at Joann's, okay? When they make the remnants up, they are making them up using their regular price per yard. See the $12.99? This is just a little over a half a yard. That's the regular price, and then this is what it would cost for this amount of a yard of this fabric, okay? And then you get 50% off. So this would be $4.15 for this remnant. But if this fabric is on sale, because their remnants are actually sold by their amount times their current price. So like they made this up. When the remnants are made up, they use the regular price. So you will know what this is if it's just a regular price fabric. But if you walk around to where this fabric would live, and because I worked there for nearly 6 years, I know the store, I know the types of fabrics, I know where they are and all of that. What you do is, this is a Halloween fabric, so I went over to the Halloween fabric. Well, the Halloween fabric was 50% off. So I got this for the $4.15, but then I got the additional remnant discount of 50% off. So I paid $2.07 for this remnant. So that's something to keep in mind. If you have a fabric in mind and you only need a little piece of it, and you've gone to the wall or wherever it is and you found the piece, go check the remnant bin, because if it's on sale, you'll get it for even more of a discount. This was just too cool. And see, this is the this way is the length that they would roll off the bolt, okay? Because here's your selvage. So that's selvage to selvage this way. This is the part that they you know, would roll off and cut. And it's let's see, 0.639, so that's like 2/3 of a yard of fabric here. But isn't it cool? Yeah, I just love it. And folks were, if the camera moves, it's because I'm sitting on the bed. Sorry guys. Y'all wanted to see these remnants. I think I spent $12 because a lot of this stuff was on sale. So I got an additional amount below what they had on here. This one's just a 1/4 of a yard, but it's in autumn colors, and I'm thinking of doing an autumn quilt for Scott and I. So little 1/4 yard pieces are perfect. And this is just kind of a harvest plaid. And a 1/4 of a yard is 9 inches, so that's about 9 inches. And I just thought it was really pretty. It's hard to see. That's what it is there. And I am not going to pre-wash these. I'm just going to use them as they are. Here's another one. This is just one of the calicos. I think it's one of the cheaper calicos. The quality of fabric has gone down so bad since I was working there. And this one was, again, about 2/3 of a yard. So I got some fairly big pieces of fabric in that $12. So, and then this is what this one is, close up. I might have to press them. They've gotten kind of wrinkled the way they did them. And then look at this one. This one's 0.417. That is a little over 1/3 of a yard. I used to know all the decimal marks for each length. After you've cut that many yards of fabric, you learn it. And this is a Robert Kaufman fabric. So that's a premium quilter's cotton. Isn't that pretty? Roses. And again, this would go in that quilt I have in mind to do. This one was a full yard of fabric. It says it was $7.99, and of course I got it for a half of that. So for about $4, plus I think it was on sale. So it's a full yard of fabric. So it's, yeah, actually it looks like more than a yard. And this is just a Joann's Keepsake Calico. And again, there's what it looks like close. Scott didn't go in with me. He said, I'll just sit here and watch the other husbands in the parking lot. He said, you go have fun, take your time. So I did. And then when I came out, he said, what you get? And I said, fabric. He said, oh. This one I got. This is another one. Oh, this is just one they've had for 25, 30 years. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of an ecru with a white print floral. It's a full yard of fabric. But I swear it's more than a yard. Somebody doesn't know how to measure. This was a batik, and because it was $12.99 and it's a full yard again, so I got it for about $7. Plus, I think the batiks were on sale for 30% off. But I got a lot of fabric, really, for what I've, paid. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that. And then the last piece of fabric, which I've got these things, it's Jack. This is 0.695. That's almost a full yard, probably closer to 2/3. And it just says Jack, 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 and it's got him all over it. So I thought goodie bags, when we make goodie bags on Thursday, I might use some of this fabric and do up goodie bags for the youngest nieces and nephews for Halloween. Just little bag with a few goodies in it. So that was my Joann's remnant haul that y'all wanted to see. And I'm going to go ahead and do all the haul stuff, and then I've got some mail. Hopefully my camera will continue to work out. All right, this morning I got up and I watched Mary's Live with Mary this morning, and she challenged me to a Goodwill challenge and to find things for just a couple dollars to make something with, and she and I would do a collab and share what we've made with our Goodwill findings. So I'm going to share the things now, Mary, with you all, and I'll come up with something to do with this. But I saw this private stock. It's 25% cotton fabric. It's a nice weight of paper. It's really for resumes. So what I'm thinking is I'll just make a journal and use these for the pages that I can gift to someone that they could use just as a regular, writing journal, to take notes and journal about their day or whatever. Let's see. The next thing I found, which I might use in combination with some of the paper, is this calligraphy set. Oh, I didn't tell you that private stock paper was 79 cents. This calligraphy set was $2.89. It has all these ink cartridges. I don't know how many of them are still good. These look pretty much empty. But it's got the little book and some paper and the pens and the nibs. So I figured, why not? So I've got that to play with. See here, that was all that was in that bag, and I'm going to put my remnant papers in this bag, and they can go right in the trash can. I could recycle them, I guess. Alright, let's see. I will tell you that we spent a total of $12 at 2 different Goodwills. Now, I'm going to need Lisa Conway to let me know if this is a good deal or not, because I feel like I've gotten a really good deal. I got this bag of yarn. It looks like wool roving, but then I turned it over. See the price? 89 cents. Look what's in here. It's a weaving comb. I don't know how to use a weaving comb, or even what you do with it, so I'm gonna have to research on that. But for 89 cents, I got all of this. I thought that was a tremendous deal. Lisa, you'll have to let me know. Then I got Moonlight Mohair by, this is a Lion brand product, for 89 cents, and it's got the gold thread work through. I thought combine this with a 4-ply yarn and I could make something really pretty. So that's that. Then I got these embossing folders, and there's 4 folders in here, 2 that are border folders and 1 that's the back. All of them were 79 cents. So I might could pair some of these up with some just cardstock and that paper and make an interesting journal cover. Scott wanted these beaters. They go to a, I can't remember what brand he said, but we only paid 89 cents. But keep in mind, it's Old Fart Tuesday, so we got another 25% off for senior citizens discount. Now this one, when I got up to the counter, I asked the kid, okay, is it $1.89 or is it 89 cents? And he looked at it and looked at it. He said, well, I'm going to give it to you for the 89 cents. So it's got white seed beads, and then I don't know if you all can see, but it's got some of the like crystal beads that are, I can't remember what that shape's called. I can't remember what that's called, but you can, I don't know if you can even see it. But for 89 cents, I couldn't pass them up. And it just keeps going. Scott found this. It is an OttLite, $5.89, and it works. So it's just one of the folding craft lights. So I thought that was a good deal for $5.89. I think our cost on that was like $4 and something. And then I got these for my son Greg. It's the worst case scenario card game for cooking. And it's telling you what, if you've got a worst case scenario, it gives you solutions to your worst case scenario. And then another thing I got, and I think I got this for half of that price. It's this ribbon, it's a Simplicity ribbon of faux fur that I thought would be really neat to pair up with something. And so I got all of this stuff here for $12.07. So I thought that was pretty good for our Goodwill haul. So I'm just going to set this stuff aside real quick here, if we can, do it quickly. And Lisa, let me know if that's a good deal for 89 cents to get a weaving comb and all the yarn. I think it's an excellent deal. All right, I'm going to start going through this mail. This one is from Kathy Whitney, and it arrived the other day, and I opened it, and I looked at it, and I was drooling. She said this was her favorite Dirty Dozen she's done so far. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And the little metal piece says, breathe, be happy. And then she sent me some tiny words by Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz Tiny Words. See, I've got something like this, but they're great big words. And then she sent these circles done up on a leaf. Isn't that neat? And then she wrote me a really nice little note there. So thank you, Kathy Whitney. That's gorgeous. I've been trying to wait until I had a few things to share. So that was from Kathy Whitney. Next up is from Barb Filion. Okay, and I didn't bring any scissors. Let's see here. Oh, I like the stamp. Canadian stamp on there. I want to try to avoid ripping that if I can. Let's see if I can get it started. All right. I think these are her artist trading cards. Oh, cool. That one says boo. And, oh, look at the black cat. Can you see him? It's kind of dark in here. There we go. I should have turned the light on. Oh, I don't know if I can get it out from this end. Mary had to about tear the envelope apart to get into it too. All right. Look at that. She did all of that with crayons and put a spider web on the front. A note to say how much you are appreciated for all you do for the crafty side of my soul. Oh, thanks, Barb. So these are her artist trading cards that she sent. Aren't they cute? So I'll include all of those. I'm going to need another paper bag for October at this rate. All right, and let's see who we got here. Irene Vila. Look at her little mummy. Mummy. Let's see if I can avoid tearing that. I didn't mail any homemade cards out last week, so I'm going to mail out 8 this week. I've got them almost ready. Look at the little witch. Isn't she cute? That's a cool stamp. Aww. Oh, cute little ghosts on the inside of the card too. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can get him open so you can see him better. She sent an artist trading coin and a card. Here's the card. Look at that. See, she's got, what are they called? Sequins and some lace on the bottom. All that shiny gold. This is titled Cat's Meow. And then here's her coin. It says midnight. Look at that. Look at the dimension. Isn't that cool? Thank you so much, Irene. I'm going to leave the kitty out because I had a little bit of trouble getting him in. In and out of the bag. Slide all that back in the envelope so I don't mix y'all up. And then the last one is from Danny Coleman. And she's got this cool dragonfly on the back, which I am going to try not to mess up if I can help it. Once I finish up with putting all this stuff away, I've got laundry to fold, but then I want to do Tanya's envelope today. But I've got sewing that needs to be done too. I want to get those 2 round robins done so that when we get paid again next week, I can do a huge mailing on all that kind of stuff. So it'll be next week, Barb, before I send them your way. Oh, cool. Look, she used some of her painty papers cut up. Is this from a Dirty Dozen then, Danny? I know when Danny and I get an ugly one, all we think about, I think, is getting it cut up into pieces that we can turn into something that looks better than the background. Oh, you're welcome, Danny. That dragonfly is amazing. She stamped him on the inside, too. So, like Mary was saying this morning, we might need to make a second paper bag page, I think, for all this stuff. My bag's going to be full, Mary. You guys have been so wonderful to me this month. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go, and thanks for watching. If you are new to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe if you like what you see. Leave a comment if you would, so I know you were here, and thumbs up if you like it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.